Hey y'all, this is Urs, and welcome back to XCOM as we continue this terror mission that we didn't even start really. But we have a plan, we have an idea, so let's go to it. Let's not waste any time and see if we can save some civilians, shall we? Where are we at? Well, we're gonna move our scout up and see how concealment works. Let's take a peek, actually. This will be pretty interesting. I've never seen this work before since it got changed from mimetic skin. This is not mimetic skin, by the way. It's not as good, but let's see what happens. Alright, so aliens had no view to his starting position, so as long as we stay to full cover, which could be harder than in some cases, we can keep Leif in full concealment. So apparently we've got no aliens there. Now, from what I understand, throwing grenades or battle scanners does eliminate your concealment, so let's see how that works exactly, and go from there. I'm going to send a scan all the way out here to get some vision on what we're dealing with. This is probably a good spot in the middle of the alley, so let's throw that up there and see what we can do. Thanks. Way to kick open that door, buddy. Allez! Okay. So we see a bunch of civvies in there. Oh, he's still concealed. Interesting. Okay, so I guess throwing scanners keeps you concealed. That's good. And we see at least 2 floater jet exhausts. So that means we got 2 floaters up there. I don't see any other ugly packs, though God knows you know they're out there. It also means that this area is relatively clear, and so is the laundromat, actually. That's an alien or a civvy? That's a civvy. And what's over here? And there's another floater in the truck. Oh, what a clever little... I was going to say something mean, so let's just say... Clever little bastard. Okay, so I guess we're alright on that front. The question is now, do we move through the laundromat, or do we move through the building? And my gut tells me move through the building, just because there's less sight lines to possibly trigger really ugly shit, and then if it does come through this door, it's pretty much a funnel, a death funnel, so let's roll up that way. That'll be my plan. So we're going to move aggressively into this building. We may trigger something here, so I'm going to probably do this safely in this direction. We're going to kick open this door a little bit, too. Apparently not. Yeah, there's the door. I love that drama. Kick it open. But so we know we're safe moving in here thanks to the scan. We are going to just roll up with as many troops as quickly as possible. And we don't have any vision. Can we have vision through here? We have that little, I guess, gap in the door frame here, which is technically, that could provide vision, actually. I don't even know. We also don't have vision that far up there, so I'm going to be a little careful with how we roll everyone up, but we should be alright just to hang out in the building, at least from here. And we'll be alright. And I'm starting to like concealment a little more. I may go concealment on Mammy as well. It seems to be a useful little perk. Between battle scanners and concealment, we'll know exactly where everything is thanks to our scouts, and that's kind of that's powerful. That's pretty powerful. Yes, sir. And we are going to keep gold moving into the middle of this building. We can always run to cover like little cockroaches that we are. If we see something, we'll just scatter.
Moving to position.
And we're going to keep Krungle out here just because I want an overwatch with Sentinels in case something does run through the woodwork. Probably going to take Tendoko, honestly, just to a little bit of a cover. Just so he can actually get his rocket going without having to move. He doesn't have snapshot. And lastly but not least, I'm really glad, actually, I brought the strike rifle on Shadowbeave. It gives me a little more flexibility with I roll. I'm going to stay overwatch and see what else we got besides those damn floaters. Let's see. Okay, drone, disc. Disc! Disc! Okay, disc pack. Floaters are rolling around. That sounds like a Muton pack in there. There's another floater pack there. What else we got? Lids. Lids are out there. Okay, the problem with this map a little bit is that, well, A, there's a disc on it, but B, it's really big. So getting to all the packs before they murder all the civilians is, let's just say, challenging. We know there's lids out here, which we heard, which is good that we're kind of in this building. We're going to be able to funnel them through. My concern, of course, is that disc, as always. That disc is freaking scary, and the sooner we can eliminate that and blow some rockets on it, the better. Because discs are just freaking frightening, and if we can get a good drop on that, that'll be useful. And it'll pretty much only be able to go, I don't think discs can open doors, it'll have to float this way. So that means if we do make contact with the drones, we can roll people up this way and get ready to engage the disc as need be through some full cover, some half cover. but we'll have smoke available as well. So I think my chances are pretty good they'll be able to take that thing down. And the sooner we engage that, the sooner we can save some civvies and do good work. We're going to take Shadow Beeve. Oh, boy. I don't want to put her in too much danger, but she does have the low profile. Let's see. You know, this may just activate them, but Krungle is in... Well, Krungle's not in full cover as far as... Krungle is in full cover as far as the side is concerned. Oh, it is full cover. Okay, good. So Krungle can actually take some shots on this if need be. Tendoko can steady. So if we trigger this now, we could just start resolving the issue quickly. And that's... I'm always in favor of that. We don't have eyes on anything. Okay, so that might... Those drones might roll across our vision, and then we'll be able to deal with it. That means we're going to be able to put up a pretty good ambush here now that we know what's out there. The advantage of having some vision. Let's see if we can get Leif. We need to keep Leif hidden, and if he gets flanked, he's no longer going to be hidden, and we need to give him full cover. This is when it's going to be important to have a Sprinter, just so we can get to good full cover positions and not ones that'll just reveal you. Well, now's as good a time as any to experiment, I suppose. If we put him in full cover here... We should maintain full cover and technically maintain concealment because there's nothing flanking him. And I'll see if he loses concealment when stuff moves in here. It'll be a good experiment. They won't be able to kill him right off the bat, so we should be alright. That keeps him concealed. Okay, good. Alright, and we're going to just set up for murder positions, basically. Tendoko, I do kind of want him here and steadying. But this may give me vision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just counting the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that might actually... The only reason I think Yoko didn't trigger is because we're blocking sight lines. So my gut is to probably just stay here, maybe?
Heading there now.
And get ready to steady and knock that rocket off. Ready to knock your block off. Krungle, indeed, is going to have to stay here and play fire support for us. Tyler, suppression is going to be key. I want to roll someone here, but that's going to potentially... I don't think it should actually remind them why they're here. Let's roll this out this way. We get grenades on target if need be. Zergen, I want up here aggressively so we can run and gun if we have to, even out the door and take care of those discs. But remember, those floaters are still going to be there too. And it sounded like a lid pod out there, so that's always a consideration. I think Tyler being here would be good. And I think that's okay. We're going to set up a trap, and maybe they'll come through the door. Beyond that, though, I think we're all set. Let's set up an Overwatch and see what happens. Where's that disc going to go? That's what I'm really worried about. That's the pack that has me awake at night.
Enemy spotted.
There we go. We got engagement on the disc pack. All right, good. That's one disc. I mean, there should be one drone down. Bye. Okay. Disc is up. Disc is active. That shouldn't be active yet. Pardon me. That... Okay, hold on. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Okay, 2 are lost, but the disc is active now. Interesting. So we know there is a Muton out here that we saw before the battle scanner went away. And that's important to note. Who can the disc see? Disc can see only our sniper. That is what we call a frickin' problem. Which means we're going to smoke up our sniper. And how good is our rocket? How's your aim there, tank? Can we actually get here with a shot that won't be blocked? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, we can, actually. That might activate the floater, though. Shit. This may not, actually. I need him not to deviate too much from this position. When you get the shredder up here, that would be very, very, very beneficial. Yeah, let's... don't scatter, don't scatter, don't scatter. Hey, you just said I could do that. I clicked and nothing happened. Come on, don't mess with me now. That drone kind of went away, though, and that's frustrating. I wanted to hopefully get it with the disc. Don't screw this up.
Eat this.
Yeah, don't screw this up. Got him. Crap, we activated the floaters. Yeah. Aye! Bumpy! Alright, that's not good. That's not good because now we have a lot more active in addition to the disc, and that was kind of what I was afraid of. That thing did scatter a little more than I would have liked. That floater is not the big deal. That disc is the big deal. Let's hope it doesn't have covering fire. It shouldn't. That floater's behind cover, though, which means Dark Initiative can make use of grenades to make that thing's life a living hell. We have to move pretty aggressively on this disc as well. Shit. Alright, I had a plan. The problem is it's not quite going how I wanted it. The disc sitting on Overwatch with Escobata covered from an... Oh! Excellent. No, this may actually work out to my advantage. Can we get a grenade from this position such that you will not be in disc range? And if I can get this toss like this, that may... This... I can't see how that wall is put together. Okay. I can go through this wall, technically, so this may not trigger disc Overwatch. Let's hope it does not. This will give me a little more flexibility on my grenade. Don't die. Shit! Shit! No! Damn it! Oh, boy. Ah, crap. Well, that cleared out the wall, I guess. Oh, no. Okay, well, that didn't work out so good. But now we know what we're facing, and that is a... Oh, ow. Okay, and I was counting on the grenades to be able to save me, but now it looks like our cover is completely near blown. So that's not so good. We don't have a lot of aim on target, but now we have a little more movement available. The tank has already taken a shot. Leif is now no longer in concealment, so that's kind of how that works, now we know. Leif is going to go back here. He's now concealed. Be able to Overwatch trap from that position. We're definitely going to throw a smoke in this direction because this is going to get worse before it gets better. I'm just really sad that I can't leverage my grenades now because that runs the risk of me dying since I took Overwatch to the face. Do you have the... Ray, do you have the smoke grenade promotion? You do. First action, not end your turn. Okay. So technically, what we can do is put Zergen here since there's no more Overwatches to worry about. And Zergen is going to be in a hell of a dangerous position, but this is what he's made for. And just start blowing crap up. We can get that drone so it doesn't repair the damn disc. 54% on a disc. Really? We have that bad aim on the disc. Okay. We may need to take this thing down very aggressively right now. See if we can do that. Krungol is also going to need to be able to do this sooner rather than later. But Krungol does not have the movement to engage properly. And that's a problem. The next turn we'll be able to use Krungol better. We could technically do this, and we may risk a flank. Now, if we do this, we are risking a flank. There's no way. That's a good guaranteed flank position. It's not really. I mean, if floater moves forward, it's a flank, so we gotta do this smart. I could kill that guy. The disc is the threat, and I wish I had been able to leverage my grenade, but like I said, you can't have them all, and when Dark Initiative this low on health, you definitely can't have it all. So what we're probably gonna have to do is take Dark Initiative back here, smoke with Ray, then medkit with Ray, and I think the best thing we could do is maybe get a disabling... Are you serious? The only thing that we can see? How do we not see the disc and the disc saw us? Alright, sometimes the sight lines are weird, and apparently when you blow up cover, you actually see less things. We can... Okay, we can actually suppress the disc as well. Alright. Ah, shitballs. Well, let's get Krungol out here. We're gonna need to get all those extra gunshots available soon. So we can't use her this turn. That's life. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, not a lot of good choices here. I think Dark Initiative does have to run back here. I was really hoping the grenades would come in handy, but it's not to be. Alright. Ray, smoke. Here.
Popping smoke.
Thank you. That is the lamest smoke cloud I've ever seen. I really hope that's actually working. Alright, and now we can use a heal wound on Dark Initiative to make a little more durable. That was all armor damage so far. We're still good. We haven't gone to the med bay yet, despite taking plasma to the face. Take 64% there. The problem is we didn't clear cover at all. I think the safest bet would be to take a suppression on this guy, but I want to start doing damage, and I don't have anyone to do that with. I mean, maybe Zergen with a coin flip of a shot, honestly. I'm really surprised at how defensive that disc is right now. And the safer shot by far would be this thing, knocking this floater down. That's 77%, and that would mitigate the number of threats we're dealing with, and CQC may help us with the disc anyway. So let's... Oh, God, I don't know what to do. Like, I want to take that shot, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill the damn thing regardless, no matter how hard I try. Try to kill a floater. 12 crit will work nicely, though. Okay, so one less floater to worry about. So I think we have 2 floaters, the disc, and the drone yet. Let's suppress the disc. And we don't want to let that thing have a free action on anything. Leif will be ready to keep an Overwatch trap rolling in case something goes down. He can also peek open that door and get a flank on something if we really need to. And Escobar, I mean, just going to have to take the 64% shot. I mean, that's the only thing she can do at this point, so... Nice crit. That might scare him away a little. Let's see what the hell happens. Last thing I need is something else to... What? I got revealed by what exactly? That's going to heal the disc, but the disc is still shredded, so... Another rocket's going to be on target relatively soon with Tendoko, and that's what I didn't want to see. Another pack acting on us, so, well, we got... Now it's getting real. Oh, are they not active? They're not active. Alright, that was expected. A miss was expected, rather. Gonna kill a civvy. Not me, thankfully. None of my troops. That always scares me on terror missions. Alright, are we good now? Can we blow up the disc and the drone and call it a day now? Holy crap, this mission is turning in bad. Hey, Civvy. Nice to see you. Well, now we can come out here with Leif and start using him to pick off Deadeye stuff, but this is good, in a way. The disc didn't kill anyone. That's always a plus. So we're going to depend on Tendoko's ever-present aim to knock down another couple enemies here. We had that shot on the disc before, and it didn't move. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. 2.7 on spread. He didn't move this turn. Why is that spread so bad? He does have fire in the hole, so I'm kind of surprised. If we center this on the disc, there's a high probability we're actually going to connect. So let's connect with a heat ammo rocket and blow up some of this cover. Please don't screw this up. If we hit our own guys, I'm going to be sad. Got it. Got it. Nice shot. One less floater to deal with. That disc is still up, but now we think we got the drone and the floater, if I'm not mistaken, and that's good. Leif is going to... That's what got revealed. There's a freaking seeker in here. That's what happened. That's why it went revealed. The door opened. Okay, so we know there's a seeker here now, which is a problem. We can keep this thing suppressed, though, and we should still be under the effect of smoke grenade. Yeah, we're still at smoke coverage. So that's nice. We do need to keep going at that disc, though. And Krungle's still not in a position to utilize her supreme firepower yet. We don't have our big gun out front at the moment. But the other problem is, of course, Yoko not... and I'm afraid if I move up too far, I'm going to reveal the Muton pack. It's the last thing I freaking need right now. It's going to reveal on me next turn, I think, so... Well, let's take the 54%. It's a coin flip, but that's the best we got right now. Nice damage! That was a 10 damage hit. I like that a lot. Peters, yeah, just... Not a lot of good options right now. Where is the Seeker right now? The Seeker is in the room somewhere. Where can I not move? That door did come open, so we know the Seeker's there, and the concealment on Leif is gone, so we know something sees him from a flank. I'm not sure where the Seeker is, actually. All the positions to movement look pretty clear. Huh. That's usually the trick. You can see where the hell the Seeker is by where you can't move. I don't see any blocks that reveal where the ugly bastard is. Always you can take advantage of in some way. So we can keep suppressing, which I think is the safest bet right now, because then we have big guns on target next turn. And I'm really weirded out that we don't have the angles from this. I might be able to get angle from back here, actually, because it's probably an angle issue, not a distance issue, so... There we go. That limited squats I should be able to connect. Still, that disc is in a really precarious position. Well, let's take care of that floater, hopefully. Yep, one less floater to worry about. Okay, so the floaters are down. We just have that disc still up, which I'm not happy about. Dark Initiative, what can we do with you? We need a couple of people on Overwatch just because... Oh, man. I mean, you can see the disc now, though, right? Yeah, okay, it's 74% chance for double shot. That Muton is gonna go active, and it's gonna go live this coming turn. And we're gonna need to deal with that. I think Leif can take a peek at that with some Deadeye out here. Oh, nice, concealed. And shots made from concealment have a huge crit bonus, so I don't know. This could be really awesome. Leif freaking... Look at that ninja. He's just a ninja ready to destroy. I actually really like this concealment thing. I think I'm going to go this way on Mammy. This is pretty cool. Alright. I need you. I need you, buddy. I need you to do good for me. And we have Hollow up now. So, the odds of getting a kill shot are much higher than they were. If we can put enough rounds down... 71%. If we kill it, we're a hero. If we miss it, we're in deep shit. We don't have heat ammo up on Dark Initiative yet, and that's part of the problem. I would like heat ammo, so we can get a guaranteed damage point on that. We don't have it. We still need, I think, reapply smoke to everyone up here as well. Do we suppress or do we try for the big gun? Do we suppress or try for the big shot? I don't want this thing to run away, because then it's just going to go and ice a civilian, and I can't really have that on my conscience right now. I mean, we could get a grenade up here. I think we could bounce it off of the garbage can. So I think that'll work. Let me get Dark Initiative out here, tossing a grenade, because your arm is about 11 tiles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, we should probably be able to arc it over this garbage can. And then I think we'll be good. And we put a smoke grenade down, we should be alright. Yeah, this line of sight on this map is a little buggy, but the fact that we haven't seen those Mutons yet, yeah. So we have a grenade that we can actually hit on this thing. We saw it a second ago. I saw it. I was right on the bleeding edge of that. That's not a great grenade toss, honestly. I thought we'd have just a little more range. We could try this. With heat warheads, that could do enough. I'm willing to risk this, not doing anything because of the DR, but heat damage is added after DR, so there's a chance we'll get this thing regardless, just because of the extra 50% damage. So I'm going to throw smoke out anyway. That should be fine, so let's see. Yeah, there's a heat ammo. 2 damage, that was it. Boom. Disc gone. No more Cyberdisc carcass, but I'm alright with that. Those Mutons do not appear active right now, so I'm going to take advantage of this. I'm going to toss a smoke real quick anyway, because these things are going live in a second, and I want to make sure I'm actually ready to defend myself. What I'm probably going to do is save this one civilian so the mission is a complete failure, and toss a smoke to cover us all. So say we all. Go here. Get out of here. Go, you're safe. You are indeed, little one. Fly! Alright, and we'll probably smoke up here. These are the closer targets. We still have the lid pack around somewhere, but we've done pretty good eliminating what's active right now. With this in mind, I'm gonna let Tyler overwatch, so in case those things get a little nasty surprise when they run into us. There we go. Now we have vision, we have contact.
Enemies in sight.
Lids are there. How do we have lid vision? Oh, the door's open. Well, shit balls. We have lids. But we can do this, okay, I guess. So do we have Muton contact or not? That guy didn't go for cover, it seems like. I think the, God, I love CQC. God, I love CQC! They went active. The Muton is now active as well. So we have the lids and the floaters activating on the same turn. Fun is, I guess, a word for that. Shitty is another one. But that's alright, at least we know what we're dealing with now. Is this smoke extending to the lids? I don't think so. So that's good, I guess. Zergen. This is in CQC, Close Encounters range for the first lid, so we can do that easily. The concern is the Muton here. That little bastard is going to get an easy shot on me if I'm not careful. Who has eyes on the Muton? Do we all have eyes on the Muton? We do, okay. Krungol, what do you have eyes on? You have eyes on the Muton as well. If we can knock that Muton's cover down, sounds like a job for Dark Initiative. What with the grenades and all. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I don't want to knock too much of this down because Zergen is depending on that for security's sake. So we can knock that Muton's cover down and then eliminate that. I'm relatively confident we can deal with the lids not without too much difficulty. Leif will be able to do this pretty easily with the bonus from concealment to crit. He should have a pretty easy job of it. Yoko's just going to sit back here. Yoko. Why do I keep saying Yoko? It's not Yoko. This is Escobar, El Shadow Viv. She needs to reload because she don't got no gun. All right. So let's get the easy shots in. How much do you have on the... Yeah, no thanks. So let's get the front one, because that is the one with more hit points and the one with close encounters range. So let's do close encounters on the first one. Hi. Kind of glad I brought that extra ammo, don't you think? I mean, that's really kind of... that's kind of coming in handy right now. Let's see. And we could eliminate the Muton pretty easily, I think, between... We also suppress the bastard if we really need to, but he's close enough that he can do some damage even with suppression, so... Let's see if we can eliminate. That would be my preference. We could also rock it, but this goes off kilter for a second, and Zergan is boned. Because that's way too... that's explosive ordnance just a little too close to where I'm comfortable sending it. So let's unload, I think, on the front sectoid. That's the leader. And Krungel has an easy shot on the back one, I think. I'm just going to try and maximize my chances to kill everything in one go. 94%. Okay, that's a little less good, but we can get Executioner up on it. I'm just trying to make sure a 94% shot doesn't go wrong and we lose someone to a damn Chrysalid for no good reason. Alright, let's take that shot then. Might even crit. Nope, okay.
Guns dry.
Now we can probably deal with this easily with Krungel. Finally getting able to apply directly to the forehead all the damage Krungel can do. That's going to be... Alright. Yeah, let's get... I'm thinking, because remember, second shot with the heavy laser's weaker aim. So let's get that swing done. Kill that one. Easy enough. And let's see how much our aim degraded here. 94. I still have to take that risk. Now, if we can do one more damage to it, one more set of damage, we could get Executioner procced. And the smoke is really weird in this mission. I think there's smoke here. We should have smoke here, but I'm not seeing it. But I need Ray to come up and connect with that Chrysalid. Ray, I need you to connect, buddy. Nice. Okay, now we have Executioner on Krungel, so we can get an easy guaranteed kill on this. No, not you, Charles. Charles! Get out of my head, Charles! 94, come on. Executioner, bro. There we go. Executed anyway, just because. Lids down.
Target eliminated.
Booyah! I'm very excited about that. How many more shots do we have? We have the tank, we have Leif, and we have the just the Muton to deal with. I might not even have vision on the Muton from here. Dirty little bastard. Okay. Well, either way, we're going to knock down his cover. I think that makes sense. We can do damage with suppression as well, but I think it's more worthwhile to knock down some full cover so he can't even use it anymore. So let's get that HE. Look at that. 6 damage on an HE grenade. Yes, please. I like me some of that. But let's knock his cover down a couple notches.
Eat this.
Eat that, indeed. Boom. Demolition. Demolition Woman is Dark Initiative. Seriously, like just non-stop hate for all things covered. 81%. That's pretty good. I'm going to see if I can't apply Leif directly to the forehead and eliminate that thing. Concealed. Beautiful. I love the concealment. Yeah, he's got some vision. But not on the Muton. Son of a monkey's uncle. Alright. Oh, we have a big crit bonus to this if we can get a nice shot. That could be a dead floater if it deems it worthwhile. Now I'm thinking the rocket's a better idea. Since we know where the floaters are at, I can aim it in this direction and expect it to at least do some good damage. Maybe we'll get a floater for the business. And again, if we center on the Muton, even if it goes off, we should still get some damage on the damn thing. And he's really the issue. I'm not worried about the floaters. Let's unload that last rocket. Don't screw this up. He did not screw it up. He did beautiful. He just eliminated that Muton. He's like, hey, you worried about that Muton? Not anymore! So that's pretty good. Problem dealt with. Problem solved. Now it's the floators that are left, and we can probably do good work here. Let's see if Leif can knock one of these down. Come on, buddy. Make me proud. You're a ninja! Alright, he's not a murderous ninja. He's one of the kinder, gentler ninjas. But I think this may be one of the last packs available on this map. Available in the sense of active. Let's see what happens. Okay, he's gonna kill a civilian because he's an asshole. Ah, you prick. Those floaters. I think you have to be an asshole to be picked for floater duty. You're gonna kill a civilian, aren't you? Okay, that asshole's in there now. Great. We're gonna have to get our assault to take care of that prick, because apparently... because an assault has no ammunition either. Crap. Alright. Well, we need to start implementing severe strategies of doom. A guaranteed suppression kill would have been great if that guy didn't move, but he did. What he doesn't know, however, is that Yoko is lurking right out here ready to make his day horrible. So we could put Yoko in the corner. I know that thing is sitting right there, and this would be a little too close for the strike rifle. We have a laser pistol to increase our movement. Days I wish I brought a heater. But I think... Would I have line on this guy from here? I may not, actually. Yeah, Yoko coming around with a nice flank would be great, but I don't think I have the movement for that right now. Dark Initiative. Do I need to implement another grenade? I mean, that civilian's already dead, so implementing a grenade wouldn't be bad here. Let's just use Ray to heal up one more, I think. I want to make sure Dark Initiative, if she takes anything else, it's going to be just armor damage. Leif should go concealed here because he is starting from a full cover position, going to a new full cover position, and no one has eyes on him, so he should be concealed at this point. Yep, bingo. I'm starting to get a feel for how this ability works, and like I said, I really want to make sure I get a feel for how the ability runs before I depend on it to actually save his life. This is kind of more of a test run on the mechanics of it. So Zergen, I need to reload. Zergen's going to roll here and reload, I think. And we'll have CQC available for anything. And now no one has eyes on him, which is good. We could suppress that little bastard, and then we could run up Tyler. Yeah, I'm just a little shy on movement. This squad is powerful, but not really great on movement. And it's gonna, when Sprinter comes online, it's gonna be a little better. But for now, I'm having to rely on less than optimal conditions. Roll out here, heal up.
Whee! You'll be back in the fight ASAP.
Okay, good. I wanted a better angle on this, so I rolled him out here. Like, why the hell did you do that? You're not gonna be able to shoot at him. I know. That's not the point. The point is a better angle. And that floater needs to go down. I think a laser pistol should be enough to kill this damn thing, though. So I'm going to roll out here, take a laser pistol shot with Yoko, and just call it a day. This should give me full vision. I have half cover. I mean, I have full cover. Try that again. Half cover as full cover with Yoko, so... Why am I calling it Yoko again? I'm just stuck on the last mission. This is Shadow Beeve. 88%. I need this to hit. Hi. Bye. Almost didn't get it, but that was worth it. Let's suppress with damage, because we can do that now.
Aye, aye. Light 'em up.
And let's make sure that bastard doesn't move anywhere. Alright, this is good. Let's roll Krungol up to a position where Krungol can be utilized to Krungol's full capacity. I like to refer to Krungol in the third person a lot, because Krungol likes that. Krungol likes it. You need to go here, Krungol, I think, and get your Overwatch on with Sentinel. If that thing moves, it's going to die. Tyler's pretty much going to be in the same position. Come out here. I may double suppress this just to get opportunist if it moves. And it's a guaranteed death with either Leif or our assault next turn, so we'll be alright. Sedana, now that he's out of rockets, he's really mobile, so we're going to roll him up and put him on Overwatch in case another pack comes out of the woodwork. There could be another pack here, but I'm thinking that's the last guy. If you move, you're dead. There's another pack. That's a Seeker of some sort I saw. Yeah, there's another pack back there. We're going to still have to deal with. Did he just stand there like a derp? Yeah, he stood there like a derp. He didn't know what to do. Beautiful. I like it when they derp. Sometimes they herp. Alright. Vandenberg, he doesn't even know Vandenberg's here. 80% chance to crit. Thank you, concealment. Vandenberg, do you want to seal the deal for me, please? Leif kicking some ninja ass right now. Look at that.
Adieu.
Adieu. He's a French ninja of death. But we know there's another pack out here killing civilians, so we got to get there ASAP. We're already not doing great on this mission. We have 10 dead. And the problem with this map is, like I said, it's so big that you really have trouble covering your base. But you can get pinned down by something resembling a Cyberdisc like we did, which was exactly a Cyberdisc. Shit gets haywire quickly.
Back in.
Krungol's back up. We need to reload. The other pack's not active. I mean, I don't think it's active. We saw a Seeker there, but we've been seeing that all game kind of glitchy-wise. So I think we're okay standing out in the open for now. Yeah, I think we're alright. We have some...
Moving there now, sir.
I was about to say we have some Overwatch. We will have some Overwatches, but the real priority here is getting our weapons ready for another round to stop civilian deaths. But this terror mission is getting a little rough. I got to be honest with you. They weren't taking any prisoners here. The aliens were seriously on genocidal pathways right now. And we know that the civs are dying in there, so they're definitely in that building. We have a couple Overwatches, 3 Overwatches to go around, and that's fine. It should be enough to cover us. Shadow Beeve is going to roll up here. Get that struck rifle ready to motor. And let's see who we can save here still.
De acuerdo.
Alright, good enough. Zergen, I don't want to open that door yet, so we're going to get on Overwatch. That could have been a reveal right there, so... Okay, where are the aliens, though? Where are the aliens? I guess we'll know... Oh, they're right there. Hi, guys. That will be aliens. That's what the aliens... Leif needs to reload and also go hidden. Is this gonna reveal him, I wonder? Concealed. Good. Does reloading wake you up? Okay, reloading does not wake you up. That's good. I need to get guys on these doors, but I also need to make sure that no more civilians die. Really, that's priority number one. Let's just have cover, so we might be able to shoot through that door. Let's see what's behind door number one.
Go loud.
What we got? 2, 3 Seekers, one of which is kind of buggy. Okay, we'll be able to get CQC on these, and that's good. Do we have eyes on? Ah, Krungle has eyes. Beautiful. Beautiful. 100% chance to kill. I like that. We can end this here and now, and I think we're going to do just that.
Confirmed.
Overwatch for Sentinel, because that's just what we do. We need more people in the firing positions. And Tendoko. Oh, Tendoko, thanks to that movement. Oh, thank you, Shadow Ray. Alright. So we're going to move Zergen up here, and I'm not worried about getting hit by a Sentinel. By a Seeker, just because we can do some serious work with it already. We're going to get in here, get Close Encounters up, and see what we can do with this guy. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're a tough little bugger. You want another shot of that? Another dose? Yeah? Alright, come on. Here's some sugar. I'm your neighbor. Alright. Dead sumbitch. Now, it's Overwatch party time. Normally I'd be behind cover for Seekers, but at this point, let's just bring them out in the open, have them try and take a dumbass shot, and then get annihilated by everyone on Overwatch, yeah? That's kind of my plan right now. And this is just normally to save as many civilians as possible. We lost a bunch already. I don't want to lose any more, because then Europe is going to fall further and further out of my grasp, and I'm not a fan of that. So let's just roll up, have a big, wide in the open Overwatch party that no Seeker in their right mind can resist, and hopefully kill that sucker and go home. Where are you, bud? There you are. Bye. Well, I'll be damned. Every single Overwatch that I had set up missed, except for 2 really weak rolls. Don't send anyone in the infirmary. Oh, he's gonna choke him. Well, that was freaking stupid. Who wants a promotion? Ray's like, I do. Why do you want a promotion, sir? I healed everyone and used med kits and did awesome and made this whole team survive this mission. Good point, soldier. Kill the fucker. Done.
I need ammo.
No, you don't. Mission's over.
Another successful operation.
15 aliens down. A little more civilians than I would wish, taking it on the jaw there, but you know, discs and all. Discs make things harder, and we moved as fast as we could on a really big terror mission map, honestly. So I don't know. I think there's not much I could have done better, but ugh. I wish we saved a couple more. I really do. Zergen, here's Close Encounters, huh? So Killer Instinct, that's good, but Close Encounters again isn't active by run and gun, so that synergy really isn't there. Ranger is okay, but with my assaults just being out and doing serious work, even at threat of their lives. Remember that mission with escorting Dr. Marazuki? Zergen just like stepped out in the open and took one for the team, and ended up scaring the crap out of that thin man who started cowering. As much as I like Killer Instinct, I don't think that's really synergistic, because he's going to be in the front of it, of all the aliens, just taking 2 shots around. Ranger would help him destroy stuff, yes, but resilience I think is just so important. I need my assaults to tank, and it saved Saint's life, and it's probably going to save Zergen's life too, so I'm going to stick with resilience. Really great promotion. Tendoko, beautiful, now his Shredder baseline. That's awesome. We can now start equipping him with scopes to make his rockets a little better, even though, like, despite the crap movement he allegedly professed, really solid rockets. This man has earned his tank nickname. He's just a tank buster at this point. It's really beautiful. 13 alloys out of that, not bad. A couple Seeker wrecks. We didn't get a Cyberdisc wreck. Obviously, we annihilated it with a grenade, but it was necessary. I don't want to risk losing my troops. How much panic? Okay, didn't increase that much in Europe, but UK is starting to get dangerously close to that. We need to give them stuff if they have a request up. And I know it's been a couple episodes since this came up in the comments, and I've wanted to remedy it sooner, but I didn't have the opportunity to do so. I need to do it now. I made a big error, I think in episode 72. I renamed a trooper. I renamed Highlighter, and I did not realize that that was actually a name submitted by, I think, a username H412. I'm really sorry. I did that. That was my bad. I did not realize. I didn't mean to cut your name off. But now the problem is I have two names for a troop. So the only time I'll ever do this, and I'll keep better notes next time, but now this trooper will have two special names from our users. You have joint custody, officially. Highlighter Nova McDowell. I think that's pretty awesome. I think that encompasses her role pretty perfectly with that nice little Irish touch at the end. So Highlighter Nova McDowell, you're good to go. Do we have an Irish accent actually for English, not Francais?
I'm on it, Commander.
No, we don't.
Yes, Commander.
Let's keep it with American for now. Highlighter Nova McDowell, again, Highlighter H412, I'm really sorry that I changed that. Will not happen again. That was an error and oversight, but you are now back in Highlighter's driver's seat. It's now officially Highlighter. She's changed her legal name to Highlighter. Nova as her handle because everyone likes StarCraft, and McDowell because, by golly, that's just who she is. So there we go. There's your Terra mission. There's a correction of my error before. And look at this. Carapace armor seriously taking us right out of this fatigue spiral and back into being able to kick ass. Mammy, like I said, I do like how concealment works. It's a big crit bonus, and it helps with killing stuff quickly, and it keeps Leif moving very flexibly across the map. I really liked how that flies. Not as good as Mimetic Skin was, but pretty close, I have to say. So we'll just be ready to potentially activate that when Mammy comes up. But I think that's enough for this episode. We did the best we could on that Terra mission. We got a little more panic. We may have to be saving the UK at some point, but for now, priority one is moving into Asia, getting all that money, getting those tasty bonuses, and then seeing what we can do besides. I mean, I know also we had some comments. This is probably really late to address this, but it's on my mind now, and I've been usually excited about episodes. We need to save some flight computers now, because we're going to need them for Nexi and a couple other things once we are able to build Firestorm. So if we see another request, I know I've sold a lot of these for the requests, and I think the engineers and scientists were necessary at that point, but now we're going to start saving. Hopefully we'll be able to get our stock back up and keep the flight conservers normalized. And I think a Nexus takes 2, if I'm not mistaken. Where are you? A Nexus is 2 flight computers. Yeah, so we'll keep those 6 on hand. Make sure we don't sell them anywhere. That's a number I should be okay with for now. So I think that's everything I wanted to address here at the moment. We're almost got our chem grenade. Beautiful. Countermeasures up in 7 days, so we'll make our hangar even stronger, and that's good because we're going to be pretty much 5 a continent next month, and we're going to have to make our interceptors go a little further. That was the whole point of the Dem Foundry project. So let's hope that actually holds its salt. Next question is what to do with these alloys. Another suit of Carapace is in the offing. That'll finally finish our Carapace armor requirements. Also, we could go another laser cannon. Remember, we still have to start thinking about next month, because next month is coming. It's only 12 days away. And if we don't get enough alloys by the end of the month, we'll be up Schitt's Creek trying to build those laser cannons. But, you know, for now, baby steps, step by step. And let's see if we can get through this month of August now that Berserkers are in play, and once alien containment goes up, get some captures. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of XCOM. This has been Earth. Thank you again, as always, for your comments and subscriptions. As you can see, I do respond. I do like them. I do appreciate them. It keeps this whole process much more interactive, much more exciting. So I will see you next time as we continue the good fight. Till then.